Mary's time is close, Joseph. We must obey the law. Whose law must we obey? Should you risk my daughter for the sake of a Roman emperor, a pagan idolater who thinks he is a god? Joseph leaned forward and put his hand over Anne's. Scripture is being fulfilled, Mother. He had heard from the time he was a little boy that Bethlehem would one day be the site of the Messiah's birth. The prophet Micah said, "But you, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, are only a small village in Judah. Yet a ruler of Israel will come from you, one whose origins are from the distant past, and he will stand to lead his flock with the Lord's strength." Mary's eyes lit up as she looked at Joseph. She turned excitedly to her mother. "You can come with us, Mother. Come and see the great day of the Lord being fulfilled." "Yes," Joseph said, pressing Anne's hand slightly. "Come with us." "No." She jerked her hand from beneath his. "I belong here in Nazareth, and so does Mary." Joseph watched her rise and turn her back. She wrapped her arms around herself and raised her head. "How can you even consider such a journey when Mary is so close to her time?" He understood Anne. She was a mother and did not want to let her favorite daughter go. If you cannot see this as fulfillment of Scripture, look upon it as a means of escaping the gossip surrounding our marriage. Anne turned on him. "So you're thinking only of yourself. You care nothing about the dangers to her." "Mother!" Mary said in surprised protest. Her mother looked at her beseechingly. "You can't even consider it, Mary. And you," she said, glaring at Joseph again, "I can't believe you'd think of taking Mary from me now, when she will need me more than ever." Mary blinked and looked at Joseph. He lowered his eyes, searching himself frantically to find any truth to Anne's words. Was he wrong in the way he saw this decree? Was he jeopardizing Mary's life for the whim of a foreign emperor? Should he discount the prophecy about Bethlehem and delay the journey another week? Mary tilted her head. "I must go where my husband goes." "You must stay here and wait until the child is born." "Have you forgotten Ruth?" "Don't speak to me of Ruth," her mother said angrily. "That was a long time ago, and she was leaving pagan parents for the sake of her mother-in-law, who had taught her about the Lord." "Mother, please listen," Mary said gently. "No." Anne covered her face, her shoulders shaking as she wept. "I thought there would be no greater honor than for my daughter to bear the Anointed One. But my heart is being torn from me. How will I know that you're well and safe?" Mary took her mother's hand and pressed it to her cheek. "Will the Lord himself not watch over his own son? Has the Lord ever made a promise he did not keep?" Joseph saw anguish in Anne's eyes as she cupped her daughter's cheek. Joseph had heard that giving birth was an excruciating process, one that endangered the mother as well as the child. Who would act as midwife? "Please, Anne, come with us." His mother-in-law considered a moment and then shook her head, slowly, decisively. "Joachim was born here, Joseph, and so was I. I must remain here, as surely as you must return to Bethlehem. Perhaps this is the Lord's way of making me let go of my daughter." Her lips curved sadly. "Does not Scripture say, 'A man and woman are to leave their fathers and mothers and be joined to one another'?" She tipped Mary's face. "You are right, my precious one. You must go with your husband. Your sister and her husband will watch over me."